What's up, guys? We are back, and I'm looking at some more MLB plays today over on PrizePicks. Yesterday, we were able to go 1-1, looking for 2-0 in today's video. But if you guys want a third play in tomorrow's video, be sure to leave a like on this video here, because if we get to 175 likes, I'll drop a third play in tomorrow's video also. While you're down and leaving a like on the video, you may as well subscribe with those notifications on. That way you get some more free plays from me before these lines get bumped to get removed. And we're going to get to these plays. Before we do so, though, don't miss out on checking out the DubClub. The DubClub gives you access to my Discord and all of my plays sent straight to your phone. There's a link available in my description to get in for 25% off or 50% off for the next 3 months. So go down in my description and check it out for yourself, or join with the top line of the comment section. In the Discord, though, you get access to my 6-man slips, some bankroll builders, underdog streaks, community chat, talk to me and other members, as well as plays from Asmies, Emo, Elo, Third One, and Nerd Alert, which comes for plays for golf from Asmi, WNBA from Emo, soccer from Elo, tennis from Third One, and then some esports from Nerd Alert there. So there's a bunch of different types of plays there. I post WNBA and MLB plays mainly. Of course, there's a couple other sports too in the mix, which are kind of occasional, like KBO, for example. But mainly we stick to the MLB and also the WNBA. Yesterday on our 6-man slips, we had some brutal freaking misses, man. I mean, one leg miss there, one leg miss there with Paul Goldschmidt, which he got robbed like pretty much twice. You also have this one here with Gary Sanchez missing him on RBI. Kuchinowicz should have gone over too. He ended up missing his line. But this one here was actually a refund. But man, that would have been pretty brutal if Suarez came through like he should have. He would have came through in that game for sure too if he did not get injured. But Freeling missed by a hit there, which was a Green Goblin. Crazy miss there also. But you guys can just kind of see our process here. I only posted a couple slips yesterday, and these processes were just great. We just have to smack on those pairs, and we'll be cashing 6-mans left and right. So we have that process down now. Looking to cash some 6-mans for the MLB tonight. So don't miss out on joining the DubClub. There will be a link available in my description to get access for a special discount with only a couple of spots left. So go join the DubClub for yourself in my description right now. With that out of the way, let's get to these free plays. Make sure to play responsibly at your own risk. Leave a like on the video and subscribe if you have not already, and let's get to these plays. The first play like on the PrizePicks board for tonight's slate is going to be over in the fantasy score category, but if you are on another app or a book, I have an alternative for you. That's going to be not William, but Wilson Contreras over 5 fantasy score today on the PrizePicks board against the Cubs tonight. If there are any bumps, I do not like the bumps. But if you're on another app out there, what I actually like is over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, which should be available on pretty much every app out there. So I think both spots are very good. You could also take his RBI if you're looking for like a demon prop on the board here. But overall, I think he's in a great spot. He's been over his fantasy scores, or has had at least 5 in 68% of games this year, compared to his runs and RBIs being over in only about 51%. When compared to other apps, he's like a -160 or a -155. So already there's a pretty good value there, considering he's a 51% hit rate there, yet he's been over his fantasy score of 5 and 54%. It's had at least 5 and 68%. So if you kind of get what I'm saying here, that is why there's so much value right now on Wilson Contreras and his fantasy score. We look a little bit more into this one, though, if you want to look into it. He has a matchup now against Jameson Taillon, who he has not had the greatest history against, but I'm not super worried about that, honestly, because a lot of those games are far in the past, and also he has had a much rougher year than he has in the past. He's a 3.84 ERA this year with a 4.86 against right-handed batters. He has really struggled against those righties, so I think it's a little bit of value there. Again, just another kind of thing that I like here about the over for Contreras. But his pitch mix, though, features mainly the fastball with a little bit of the slider and the curveball. He has a 333 on-base average this year, but against the fastball, a 377, which is his most thrown pitch by a lot. Then he kind of mixes in everything else quite a bit. Slider stays high at a 373. At the curveball, it does go down to a 269. But those top 2 pitches, he has been very successful against in the past. So I feel pretty good about Contreras here. I think the Cardinals should be able to put him into some run and RBI opportunities, giving Contreras a pretty good spot. Probably batting like, the 4-hole probably today? That's where he's currently expected to hit, is the 4-hole right now. So that's pretty good. I like that, of course, if he is indeed batting in the 4-hole. That just means he should be able to get into some RBI opportunities as long as the Cardinals are going to have a good game all around. So give me the over today for Wilson Contreras and his 5 fantasy score over on PrizePicks. Before we get to the next play, if you've not already seen Better Picks, it is a newer app out there, and it's also a very, very cool app because they offer discounts on players every single day. So you know how other apps out there only offers discounts like once a week, twice a week, like PrizePicks. They offer a discount every single day. They're not currently on the board, but they should be available a little bit later today. We should usually have between 2 or 3. And you can also see all the different players that they have, as well as kind of the different stats they offer. Like for Vlad, there are 20 different things that you could choose for Vladdy today. All your categories like home runs, hits, runs, and RBIs, hit, run, RBI, 1.5 singles, strikeouts, there's pretty much everything available for these players. It's a really, really cool app, like I said. You look at MLB here too to see all the different projections for the players and the different categories. They have fantasy points on the board, which is one of my favorite categories, if you guys know. Pitching outs though, pitching earned runs. They have a ton of different things on the board here on Better. So if you want it for yourself, go get it for yourself in my description and use promo code DOMG props. Not DOMG, but DOMG props when joining Better. Link will be available in my description. I should also mention when we're on the top that you can actually get a free month of my DubClub if you happen to use promo code DOMG on an app that I'm affiliated with. Just take a screenshot and send that to domgpropsvip@gmail.com, and I can send you back a free month of my DubClub. You see that all the different apps that I'm affiliated with right here, every app out there is promo code DOMG except for Better, which is promo code DOMG props. So go ahead and use my code if you're already going to, and then take a screenshot and send that to domgpropsvip@gmail.com, and I can send you back a free month of that DubClub. All right, now getting to my next play here on the PrizePicks board, we're going to stay in the fantasy category, but not go with a hitter. Instead, we're going to go with a pitcher, and that being Chris Bubic, over 32.5 pitcher fantasy score against the Rays tonight. He's been over this in 3 of his last 5 games, as you can see there. Missing in his last 2 games, although that has been against the Rangers and the New York Yankees. If you are on another app out there, what I like is his pitching outs today, or also if you are on a book, his pitcher win. I like both spots quite a bit, but you could also like lay the outs and also, just the Royals to win too. That's something you could possibly do. It's really up to you. But if you're on, these DFS apps, I like Bubic here over 32.5 fantasy. He's been over this in 57% of games this year, which is 8 out of 14. The Royals are slight favorites tonight, and in wins this year, he has been good, going over in 6 out of 8. The only 2 misses coming against the Baltimore Orioles as well as the Texas Rangers. In those games, though, they have something that is pretty similar, in that being he did not have at least 18 outs in that game. Orioles there, he had only 15 outs, and the Rangers, he had only 16 outs. If he goes 18 outs in those games, he covers this line. He ends up going over that line. And today, he's extremely juiced to go over his 17.5 outs. You can see it's like a minus 180, minus 184. And on some apps, even he's about 18.5 outs on the over, which is a very, very good sign here. So as long as he is going to get those 18 outs today, which again is like a minus 180, I would be surprised if he did not go over his fantasy score as long as those earned runs are staying below like three or less. So, and today, by the way, he is extremely juiced to go under his outs or his earned runs here. It's like a plus 110, plus 120 on the over for his earned runs. So I think overall he's in a great spot though for his fantasy score. It's also very good on underdog too if you have underdog available. I think both spots are very good, but I do like Bubic today over his fantasy score on PrizePicks at 32.5. I am not done the free plays yet, but a couple of reminders to not miss out and join the DubClub if you have not already. There's that link available in my description to get you a special offer with a couple of spots left. Gives you access to my Discord, which contains my contributors' plays, my community chat, and also my 6-man slips. So go get in right now if you have not already. And here are some free plays from the Daily Grind tool. This tool can show off the best bet to value plays on an app like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now on PrizePicks, they love some plays for Garrett Crochet under fantasy score, Marquez under pitcher strikeouts today, Paddock under strikeouts, Jameson Taillon over strikeouts, for example. And if you click on plus value plays, you can filter down to a 2-pick power play or same with a 5-pick or 6-pick flex. This tool is very, very cool, and if you want it for yourself, get it for yourself in my description by clicking on the fantasy bundle and scrolling down. Be sure to use promo code DOMG. There's another tool from the same guys though available sold separately called the ASP Generator, which is over 2,500 years of profit since last year with 7 slips currently on the board. There is a 6-pick flex at the top of the board today, which contains some value on Hamby under rebounds, as well as Paddock and Marquez under strikeouts, even like Aaliyah Boston tonight under 3.5 assists. Has a profit margin of about 7.03%. If you click on PrizePicks right there, that link, it'll put it into PrizePicks for you, just like clicking on a link. So go get it for yourself in my description by clicking on the slip generator and scrolling down. Use promo code DOMG. Thank you for watching. So for the next video, best of luck. If you want to submit over $5,000 of profit on PrizePicks, watch this video on your screen right here.